This stock that I'm about to talk to you about, I believe has the potential to double, and that's why I bought it. So in this video, we will go into why I believe it has this potential to double and look into their business model and why I believe into the business model going into the future. And also we will touch just a little bit of the charts of this company as well. By the way, welcome back to Chibind Brothers. My name is Joel. Please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get our message to a wider audience. Now, I would like to start by saying this. I'm really happy to be able to come back to doing stocks videos again, as I took a little turn into focusing on doing videos on cryptocurrencies. But now I'm back, so let's kick this thing off. So the stock that I'm about to talk about is called Peloton. So what is Peloton? Peloton is a leading connected fitness company that manufactures and sells fitness equipment. So equipment such as bikes and treadmill. Peloton went IPO or offered into an initial public offering in September of 2019 and starting at a price of about $27, and ever since then has went on to reach about $171 a share in early January of 2021 before correcting back down into the 100 levels where we are as of now. What does Peloton do exactly? Well, Peloton aims to provide home fitness equipment such as bikes and treadmills so that people are able to work out while physically being at home and don't have to physically go to a gym location or a fitness club. Studies have shown that people have stated not being able to physically go to a fitness location because of their schedules or because they have kids, and some because they don't want to be body shamed. So now you might be asking yourself, well, Joel, I understand what you're saying, but there are multiple other products out there that people can still buy and have them at home. And so why Peloton? What makes Peloton different? What makes Peloton different is their business model. So their business model is referred to as a recurring revenue model, which is achieved through connected fitness subscriptions. So what does this mean? Basically, Peloton provides fitness classes online. And so this allows people to sign up for different classes and be part of a community. And so this is basically different from the traditional treadmills or bikes that people can have, because what this allows to have a really big user engagement, and also it makes it cool for people to own these Peloton bikes or treadmill. And so you also have people posting pictures about their Pelotons, bikes or treadmill on social media such as Instagram or other social medias that we are all familiar with. And so now the other thing is, some people may say like, well, Peloton in 2020, it was especially helped by the pandemic, which, yes, I understand it's true, because during that time, most people were staying at home. So the pandemic did help them to a certain extent. But personally, I believe that Peloton still has the potential to grow, because I believe that at this point, as of now, there is about 1 million Peloton products in American households. And I think that he has become part of these people's lifestyle. And I think the user engagement and more people will only keep buying these Peloton bikes going into the future. Now, let's jump into the company finances, and which had a massive growth in 2020. So the first thing that I would do is I will pull up this chart on the screen here. And what we can see is that the first thing is the connected fitness subscriptions. And when we look at these connected fitness subscriptions, when we look at, for example, Q4 in 2019 to Q4 in 2020, we can tell that the subscriptions went from 500,000 in Q4 of 2019 to about 1 million in Q4 of 2020. This is crazy, guys. So over 1 year, they are doubling their subscriptions, which is good because the more people are subscribing, the more money Peloton is making, because Peloton just doesn't make money on the bikes or treadmills that they sell, but they're also making this recurring money in subscriptions as well. So the more people subscribing, the more money they are making. So then this is also translated into the revenue. So when we go to the other chart and then we look at the revenue chart over a quarter, and when we look at Q4 of 2019, they made about $223 million. And then in Q4 of 2020, they made $600 million. That is almost 3 times. So we see how this company is growing at a really, really fast pace, and they are making a lot of money. But as of now, the company is not profitable yet. They're still operating at a loss, but their margin are pretty good, and they're growing. They're making more money going forward. And as we can see in Q2 of 2021, they made about just a little over $1 billion. Guys, a little over $1 billion. That is crazy. So Peloton is definitely growing at a pretty fast pace. And the next thing that I would like to look at is, let's look at the quarterly, monthly workouts. And so these are the amount of people working out every quarter or every 3 months. And as we can see here is these workouts are also increasing. So as of Q2 of 2021, we can see that, the average quarterly workout is about just over 98,000, right? That's a lot. And, going from Q4 in 2019 of about almost 18,000. I mean, that's massive growth. And the next thing that I would like to look at now is the monthly average workouts, which we can see it's basically following the same pattern as we saw with the revenue, as we saw with the subscriptions, and as we saw with the monthly workouts, right? And as of now, for example, Q2 of 2021, the average workouts per subscriptions or per person, we could say, but these equipments could be in a home, so multiple people may be using the equipment, but per subscriptions, it's about 21. That's a lot. And, going from 12 in Q4 of 2019. And I think that it's really great how this company is growing. And I still believe that they have a potential of growing much more going into the future. I believe that these numbers that we just discussed will only keep increasing as Peloton is expanding more in the United States and in the UK, and will be adding much more markets going into the future. Also, I would like to say this. I believe on April 1st, Peloton finally completed the acquisition of Precor, which is a traditional manufacturer of fitness equipment. This will help them to be able to increase their manufacturing capacity as of now, because they have a huge back order that they have to fulfill. So now let's jump a little bit into the chart. As we are looking at the chart, we can tell that since Peloton IPO in September of 2019, Peloton has went on to reach about $171 in early of 2021. And ever since then, with especially the weakness that we've been seeing in the market lately, Peloton has pulled back into the $90 to $115 levels. I think that around 100 is a really good entry price for Peloton. And I think that we can look at the chart and we can see that support has been tested 3 times already, which means it is a strong support. And so this is where I finally bought my Peloton. As I will show you a screen of my M1 Finance account. And so I'm going into Peloton with a long-term outlook. My outlook investment in this company is 2 to 5 years, and we will see how the company grows. In the short term, they may have some weakness, the price may go down, it's fine. I am actually planning on accumulating even more if the price goes down more because I'm looking 5 years into the future. And so as I show you how much I own, I bought about just a little over 5 shares, and at an average price of about $103, and that costed me about $535. And as of now, you can see I'm up about 9%, so just about $47. And so I would like to say this: everything that I say in this video should not be considered as financial advice, but for educational purposes only. And so I hope that I provided you with enough value in this video, and I hope that you liked the content that I just provided you with. With that being said, and if that was the case, please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get our message to a wider audience. With that being said, I'd like to say thank you, and I'll see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye.